It's the shakedown, break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown, hardest show around. Hardest show around. Black and red and brown. Yo, it's the shakedown, hardest show around.
You already know what time it is, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sports fans all around the world. Giants fans all around the world, a.k.a. the Blue Ocean. We are here, giving you what you need for your it. We are the Shakedown 2.0. I'm your humble brother, he the chosen one from the Bronx. And I got my brothers with me in the building. Same difference. GhostDog. We're here to discuss New York Giants training camp. So sit down, grab something, throw something in the air. It's time to prepare. Like I always do. I go around the room, check how my brothers is doing, see what's happening. Start off with you saying, what's up, brother? How you feeling today?
Peace, God. Everything good, man. We blessed, man. We out here, we living, we breathing. We're able to get ourselves out of situations, man. You know what I mean? We could keep ourselves prepared so when the times get rough, you know what I mean? We don't gotta run around with like chickens with our heads cut off, man. Stop running around in the streets ill prepared and not being able to protect and provide for your family and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm just starting it like that early, man. Cause that's what it takes to be out here to make it another day, man. You gotta do the things you supposed to, man. Take care of the people that love you and you love. And with that being said, I'm here with my brothers. Yeah, man, grown man bars, man. Album coming
something
out.
You gotta deal with.
Look out, man.
No matter how fabricated your lines is, it ain't gonna equal up to that real shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Shout outs to my brothers from Harlem. But never last, never least, our brother, producer, GhostDog. What's going on, baby? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling real good. As I always say, man, any day above 6 feet is always a good day. But I will say this. Can we just get some grass fields out there? Can we just take care of the product that is the New York Football Giants, the players, right? The on-the-field product that brings in the eyes, the revenue, the money. Take care of it, man. That's all I'm saying. But we
and Gross, I'm happy you led with that, right? Because this thing is starting to become problematic. And at this point, I don't think any of us are going to have a negative, pessimistic thought process, because this is just what it really is. These guys were in Greenbrier, West Virginia, right? That was the campus.
West Virginia, yep.
Not a problem. Not a thought. Not an injury. Not a nip.
Working with hard paws down there. You know
right.
It was.
Not a nip. Not a tuck. Not a problem. Everything okay. They returned to New Jersey. And now, here we go. Here we go again. It just won't quit, bro. It just won't stop. And it's getting to the point now where if you can't see clearly what the issue is, you're the problem. So, y'all know what we do when we outside. We slip.
Yes, we slide. Couple injuries, man. They're minor, they're mounting. You know what I mean? Abdul is day-to-day. It's nothing serious. A lot of these aren't really too serious, although I will say the JMS, the concussion situation, that might be a little concerning.
Yes, it is.
Outside of that, man, the Lucas Patrick, that's a situation where it's a veteran. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's not on here as well. Had a, you know what I mean, a day off with his knee. But talk to me, E man. What's going on here, bro? Day one, and we just got injuries all over the place, fam. What's the deal?
Well, I gotta be real. A lot of people will be able to relate to what I'm about to say. And Ghost, this is before your great joining of the crew. I had a conversation with a brother who does construction and oversight at MetLife. Forget his name, because it was years ago. But brother, if you're listening, please chime in because I'm about to reference a lot of conversation to what we spoke about, right? And he does the grounds. He was a director for like the grounds of stadiums. And he gave us some insight on MetLife. So I'm going to regurgitate what it was that we spoke about. And Ghost, I hope this brings a little clarity for you as well too, because you wasn't around at this moment. But some of the fans know what I'm talking about. A lot of them may not. And for our newer fans, take this jewelry that I'm about to place on your neck. He said the reason and the problem with MetLife is this. They have so many events reoccurring all at the same time, happening all week, happening all month. The grounds crew is not taking enough time to look at the craters, the crevices, the cracks, or the potholes that may be developing underneath the turf because of the fact that they have so many events. Now, for myself, who has dealt with the Arizona, who has dealt with the Texas, who has dealt with the Dallases, who has dealt with stadiums that are exactly that high impact, but less events. We take the time to go through the turf, to lift it off the ground every 3 to 5 days to look at the places that was damaged. MetLife being an open stadium, weather damage is also a huge reason for what may be happening underneath. He said it's like putting a carpet on top of uneven dirt. You'll never know the hills, cracks, crevices, or the quality of the soil if you're covering it up with a cute carpet. They're supposed to look at these things 3 to 5 days each, once a week, to make sure that they're maintaining it correctly. So because MetLife has so many events, they do not maintenance it correctly. There are dead spots within the floor, under the turf, that all you have to do is step wrong, your foot get planted in the wrong direction, your body doesn't follow, you can even catch an injury going out of bounds because it's uneven in certain areas due to the wear and tear. The problem is turf maintenance.
Very well
Shout outs
said,
to that
man.
brother, by the way.
Very well said.
Yeah, I haven't even thought of that, man.
Yo, and then like Jaxson Dog got stepped on today, man. Come on, but talk to me, Same man. What's Turf Monster out of pocket right now, bro? Snatching bodies.
Man, he just spoke to a different side of my brain right there because I haven't never thought about that. Because as much as they be having events and even altering out with the Jets, that ground never has the ability to settle within itself. That makes so much sense. And I'm like got that like wow. I never thought of that. That was really eye-opening, man. And to have 2 of our starters dealing with minor injuries and things like that, and even our depth. As a matter of fact, we got more than 2 starters. We got 3 starters and then about 3 depth pieces, competition at least out there against one another. It's not good, man. It's not looking good, especially on this turf after they've been going as hard as they've been down there in Virginia. Was it West Virginia they were?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, down there
West
when they was in the
Virginia.
Virginias. So that goes to show you that you're absolutely right. The turf here has been a problem, and from what the chosen one has just spoken, it looked like it's going to remain a problem, and we're going to be just used to the
And
fact that we have one of the worst fields on record. It's a fact that we have one of the worst fields in regards to player safety, and we're just going to have to take that on our chest and do something about it. You know what I mean? Because it's been a problem for too long, and it,
Too
and
and
it,
long.
same,
it, it
I want to speak to something you're speaking about, and I don't want you to stop. I want to ignite what went off, as we would call the grenade, right, or the explosion of thought process. I want to keep that going. They just had to deal with a concert of Usher and Chris Brown. So concerts, stages are built,
that's a fact.
platforms are built. These are all things that have metric weight to them.
Hmm.
Metric weight meaning as things that weigh a lot more than what it looks like when you look at it, which causes imprintation, damage, weight bearing, but also the ground to lower depending on the pounds per volume on the surface. So if you build a stage on a surface of a field, not only just that, they just took away almost 12 to 1,600 seats for the World Cup. So they had to widen MetLife, right, to a soccer field. Then they had to come in and construct it to a stage for Usher and Chris Brown. But then you also have to get that back to a football field.
Too much. You need another stadium,
Come
buddy.
on, man.
You
Come
need
on.
another stadium, man.
You know, yeah, man. But they working on it though. They working on a lot of things, man, and that's probably part of the reason why. Because they out there with the temporary locker room and all that situation because the construction's still going on. We about to get into it, man. So any final
Oh, that's what that is.
notes to take
Temporary
here?
medical tent.
Well, hopefully it'll be temporary because we don't need no more medical tents or medicals, period, going on with this team.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
no. Facts.
Because you know what I mean? This isn't Dayball ball. This is hardball ball. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So before we
I ain't
move on
even
to
gonna
the
lie
next
to you.
slide, any closing statements on this? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even know who you gonna kiss my Converse is. I don't even know who he is. Keep it real.
Right. He just whatever.
The young man get healthy.
Right. Everybody get help.
The
We
safety.
outside. Oh, who?
I don't. Right. The emergency depth obviously was for the emergencies on the field.
Oh, the JT Woods and the
Yeah. Like,
David-
right. Here we
David
go.
Long Jr.
Right.
Oh boy, who was the kid from
I don't know,
Chargers?
man.
Is it Woods, the kid from the Chargers, or was it David Long?
Yeah, it's the
I don't know.
JT Woods
Third
from the
round,
Chargers.
Yo, I read somewhere
He's
David
a
Long
third rounder.
already making plays.
Oh, but when
For
we
real?
How about
outside,
that one? Hold on.
He out here calling plays.
Let me check. Let me
we,
check my
we
exacts.
slide.
Man.
We sliding.
Yeah.
We sliding. We sliding.
Let's talk about it.
Outside with it.
So speaking of, man, this is hardball ball. This is Camp Hardball, built different, built for war. How do you say it, E? I want no peace. All I want is problems. Or how does he say it?
I want no peace. I
There you
want
go.
problems. Always.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Going back. According to John Schmelger says Elijah Campbell, free safety, Elijah Campbell, and that DB David Long Jr. combined for tight coverage on the deep pass on the in and out breaking route to the left sideline to prevent a completion. You know what I mean? So he out there already making plays. Where he supposed to be, man?
This
You know what
nigga
I'm saying?
think he calling plays.
Already. That's according to Schmelke.
You know what, man? I love the competition. That just comes par for the course with the Camp Harbaugh, man. It's
Mhm.
crazy, fam. Like, they out there, temporary facility, like I said, temporary locker room set up. 10 out of 11 days, man, on the road, padded physical, no days off outside of that one Sunday that they had while they was down there in West Virginia. It's just a new standard over here, man, at 1925 Giants Drive. But talk to me, E-Man. Is it worth it? Is it worth the pain that these players is going through
Absolutely.
to become
It's
great?
absolutely worth it. First of all, I shout outs to the Harbaugh effect, which leads to Camp Harbaugh. Had them boys down in Greenbrier,
Fact.
had them boys away from the media, had them boys away from having conversations. He was Coughlin-ish with it. First thing he did when the media wanted to talk is he addressed them first and let them know, first of all, I'm not setting the tone on the field. I'm setting the tone off of it. Coughlin type shit. You understand me? You got questions that you want to ask, you ask them to me. If it's anything that you want to know, you know it from me. If it's anything you want to hear, either going to hear it or you're not going to hear it from me. So let me put you in your media place so you don't come out of pocket, because this ain't the regime that you're used to. This ain't what you're used to. I'm looser. And that's what he let it be known. You feel me? This ain't Dayball. You know what I'm saying? This ain't unstable. This is John Harbaugh, baby Paul. Get it right. And I love everything that's going on. First of all, you have seen the silence more than anything from players. Over the last 20 days, you have not heard players have that much media conversation, coverage, or be out there even tweeting. Think about it. You guys can't tell me a memorable
No
tweet
socials. Yep.
in the last 20 days from
That's
a player
a
off the
fact.
New York Giants.
That's a fact.
Because I'm locking you into football and I'm returning the identity of this team back to what we call a winning culture. So for every Giants fan, 35 and above, welcome back. Because that's exactly what Harbaugh is letting happen. And I love the Harbaugh effect.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes. Same. Talk to me. Are we welcoming back a winning ways, a winning way of doing things? Championships on the horizon?
Yeah, because
man.
that's what to start with. That's exactly what to start with. You got to have a winning mentality. You got to be tougher, fiercer. And you got to play New York Giants football, as he would say. You know what I mean? He set the standard. So I expect you to go out there and execute. You know I don't expect nothing less. I try to get the most out of you. Pause. So when you out there on the field, can't nobody do nothing to you that I ain't done to you already. I enabled you to put yourself through the most that you can physically. To be honest with you, football, a play only lasts 3-4 seconds, man. You gotta have that burst. You gotta have that dog in you. And it's just certain shit he ain't going for on top of all that. If he said practice is from certain time to 3:50, guess what? It ain't 3:49 when you're leaving. It's at 3:50. He's one of those type of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Practice hard, play hard. You play how you practice, man. That's what I believe. I'm a big believer in that, man. If you play out there all willy-nilly and all powder puff, bro, you're not going to be ready when the ball is snapped on Sundays, man. You'll get your bell rung. I know they got more advanced equipment now than ever before, but you still can have the wind knocked out of you by not being on your toes. You know what I mean? So,
It's
shout out
saying,
to
can I
Harbaugh.
add something cool to what you're saying?
Please.
It's called the 5 Ps, right? Perfect preparation prevents poor performance.
Proper.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Prevents.
But for Harbaugh, it's perfect
Proper
preparation. But yeah, but for him, it's perfect preparation because it's 3 facets: time, practice, execution. Your time is everything to him. If you're on time, you're late. If you're before time, you're on time. That means your preparation time is involved. And that also means that your practice time is going to be where it needs to be. So for him, perfect preparation prevents poor performance.
Strive for it.
Goes off camera, but he liked that. He's smiling. You know him in the background? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm just putting a couple things together, man.
I know, brother, but we right now, we educating the people, man, and same super profound, brother. I love that set by you right there.
That's a
Same
fact.
Day. To this day.
To this day. No
Shout outs to my guy too, man. Shout outs to Said, the manager of Deontay Wilder, one of my best friends in the world. Thank you for introducing me to the champ. Always letting me have time with you, my brother. Shout outs to my brother Said.
Sir, yes, sir. Shout out to that, man. Yo, man. This is the dawn of a new era. You understand?
He
Yes,
talking
it is,
spicy. He
Yes,
is talking
it is the
spicy.
dawn of a new
Go ahead, bro. Talk
era.
that talk. Talk that talk, Ghost. Come on, man.
No
Let's get the people what they
longer
need,
are
bro.
we going to have to worry about single-digit years in the winning bracket. We're not going to have to deal with that no more. We're not going to have to worry
We
about
don't.
going into division games, worrying about like, oh, man, because, you know, there's always that division rivalry situation where you never know, but for the longest, we kind of knew what it was. You understand, E?
Yes, we
never
have.
know,
Yeah.
but we know if it happens, it's because of one reason or the next out of our control, really. But now, finally, the reins, E. The reins. You understand? Proper hands. Grown man hands. Man hands, Pauls, that have made it to the mountaintop.
That's a fact.
They both
First of all,
have never.
let's go
You
over
understand?
the built for war. Can we get over? Can we move slowly to the right, starting from the left? Can we do that?
Right.
Because there's some things that's on this board that needs to be talked about. Less than ideal setup. Harbaugh calls it the grit. Yo,
Right.
listen to me. That word, I haven't heard that word since maybe the
I'm gonna
days of
let you
Phil
finish.
Simms.
I got you, but I just need to add this because this is what needs to be added.
Yeah,
to this.
Brody, talk to
I
me.
heard him talk today, and he said maybe, and I'm paraphrasing. You have to go back and look at it. I wish I had the clip here.
Mhm.
He said maybe this is God's plan to give us the grit that we need to be able to succeed.
Mm,
Get to where we need to get to, basically.
mm.
With all the stuff in the way, with having to adjust and, you know, playing on the practice field of Quest Diagnostics. Yeah, man. Yeah, with the grit. But go
Yeah.
ahead with the grit.
Yeah, but
Yes,
no, I'm blessed. I'm blessed right there for the conversation because that lets me know something as well. He's not just a leader of men. He's a father of children. He's a man of God. He's a focal point in life. He understands his role. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference between a coach that understands the many titles that he has as a head coach, as a man his age, as somebody who has won this league, as somebody who commands respect the moment they walk into a room, but he doesn't use that first. The first thing he does use is his understanding and gift to relate to people, but also to bring you into the greatest position to succeed. He called it the grit. Yo, that word I haven't used since I was maybe a teenager. Grit, like the word grind comes right after grit. It's the grit in the grind, right? less than an ideal setup. What he meant by that is Greenbrier wasn't the technologically advanced place that MetLife, Quest Diagnostics, all these new stadiums that are being built with all these systems in it, these monitors in it, these new era plexiglass, all these things that you can see in a stadium just look so nice and comfortable that a robot is bringing you your popcorn now, right? He's talking about old school, in the trenches, away from the world, and basically creating your own situation because nothing will happen on its own. Natural environment, organic, no artificial flavors, no preservatives. And that's what moves me to the left on 10 of 11 days on the road, added physical, no days off. That's old school football. That your body needs to be hit, pause, so it can get calloused enough so that you can understand impact, absorption, contact, less injuries, less soft tissue injuries, less torn injuries. Come on, man. I don't remember the last time that I even heard anybody have 10 of 11 days on the road with padded physical, no days off practices. Talk to me, Same. Talk to me, Ghost.
Nah, you don't see that no
Wait,
more.
Same.
You don't see it no more. You don't see it no more. You don't hear it no more. The most you hear about is the CBA ain't going for this and the CBA ain't going for that. These guys always find a way to get treated like the diva treatment, right? For the most part, gotta treat these grown men with hand glove. What do you call? How you call them? Boxing gloves or some shit like that. Yeah, kid gloves.
No longer.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we gotta treat grown men like that? You sort of go
bubble
out
wrap.
here. That's over with, man. Unless you coming in with an injury already, and we like what your mental is, and we know what you were physically before the actual injury. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that bubble wrap shit. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and get it out the dirt. If you ain't out there getting out the trenches, like he back from the time I like where you had to earn your water, man. You had to get out here and put in that work to earn your water, man. And that water came from a water hose type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he old school with it, man. And that's what these kids need, man. Because these new CBA rules, I think a majority of previous players would say that the league has gotten soft, right? Because you can't hit a player like this. You can't tackle them like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is targeting. They're not able to be as physical as they were before. They made it a more offensive game. They like to see the ball go up and down the field. The ball starts on a 35-yard line. Like, if nothing happens, remember it used to be touchback, 20-yard line. It starts on the 35-yard line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what they want to see is a lot of scoring. So what y'all got to do is got to get out there and man up. So I'm excited about the defense more than anything because I think a defensive player will take on his type of attitude onto the field. You know what I'm saying? Like the know-how. So get out here and do what I know to do. So
Facts.
I'm looking forward to this team. To his mental stamp is going to be on this team, man. I'm looking to see this team more poised and determined to oppose their will on other teams. Yeah, we're running. What are you going to do about it type of shit? You know what I'm saying? So, and then we're going to hit you in the mouth on defense. So, and Harbaugh, we trust is what they say, man.
Stamp that. Hashtagging and all that, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But any closing statements on the Harbaugh camp style? Built different, built war?
I love it. And let it be known, right? People talk about defense, and that's what wins championships. But let me tell you this. The tougher your defense, the better your offense. Because they have to go against these guys in practice. And each and every time, you got 7 to 9 defensive players running crazy wild around a field with this dog mentality, right? Which is going to sharpen the offensive players. Let me get the ball out quicker. Pause. Let me make sure that I get the hot read right. Let me see if I could get in the shotgun, read this defense before it gets to me, because I only got about 2.5 seconds the most before it gets too ferocious, and I got to make a decision. Possibly throw the ball away. And guess what? I'm dealing with a defense that I have never dealt with before, and I'm playing against a bunch of players that I've never dealt with before in my life. And I'm going to name one player right now, and I want y'all to just really, really think about what he has to see every day in practice that is going to make him a better player every time he goes on the field, because he's not going to face that with other teams on the regular basis. Jaxson Dart is getting a masterclass in defensive structure in this Harbaugh gridiron era. Just think about the players that he has to face as a quarterback. He has to go against DJ Reader, Darius Alexander, Kayvon Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Arvell Reese, Tremaine Edmonds, Brian Burns, Micah McFadden, and Drew Phillips before the little injury today, right?
Right.
He has to go against all that right there on the regular basis, every day.
Problems. You hear me?
Always. That's crazy. That he has to deal with that from every angle, bro. From every angle. He has a cornerback blitz. He has a A and B gap problem. He has an edge issue.
I don't know if it was a defensive player or somebody said that Jaxson, it might have been Burns. He said something where like he had like, oh yeah, he's seeing all these exotic blitzes and these looks, so it's preparing him. Basically exactly what you're saying, E. Exactly what you're saying, bro. Yes.
And think about it, right? And this is my last sentence on this, and we can move on. Last year, as a rookie, he played against the best defenses in the NFL and had success. So imagine now. He's not going to play against those same defenses this season. He had back-to-back weeks. He had a 4-game stretch where we thought he was going to die.
Right. That's a fact.
He's not going to go through that this season. I try to tell everybody that boy has been forged through the baptism of the gridiron. And John Harbaugh is the abbot. He is the cardinal. He is the pope. And it's happening for him. And y'all know what we do when we outside. We slide.
Yes, sir.